Hello, YouTube. It is Damien. It is Damien Does England. It's season 4 of Damien Does England, season 2 here at Bournemouth, and we're here with our first game in the Europa League of I reckon our first season at Arsenal in the Europa League, weren't we? Were we? I think so. We got knocked out early doors. We got knocked out by somebody. We were pretty poor. Anyway, I believe that's how it goes. Anyway, we have Roma here today in what is our most, the biggest tie in the group stage that we do have. We did do the group stage draw live with the Leeds game. That was last game. The only game that you haven't seen was the Middlesbrough game. We did win 4-1, and it was another goal fest for us. We are still top of the league on goal difference. Wilson scored, Sessegnon scored, and then Omar Faye came up and scored a couple. Scuffet played well. Jones, Fry, we rotated a little bit here and there. Everyone played quite well that played. We dominated Middlesbrough. We're having a very good season so far. Currently top of the Premier League. As you can see on goal difference, Liverpool, only two sides of 1-5 from 5. In saying that, we have not played anyone of note, apart from City, who we did beat. Everton coming up after this game. Preston, Spurs, we've got a pretty hard run. Liverpool there as well in November. Our last game of the season's against Leicester. Liverpool's in the run home, United in the run home, Arsenal in the run home. So if we were to win the title, we've got to do it by beating some of the still the bigger sides. Anyway, we are here against Roma. And off we go. Currently not live on Twitch. We've been watching a bit of Armand. If you haven't followed Armand Plays, please go type him in on Twitch. He's a fantastic Aussie streamer. Been watching a bit of him. Unfortunately, he's having a tough time there at the moment. So he might be raiding us if we get live soon. So we are going to skip through this episode as quickly as possible. So we might go live. But Armand is quite the lad. And, please go check him out. He does watch these YouTube videos. So hopefully Armand... give us a comment when you get to this stage of the YouTube episode when you do all catch up. Anyway, Butland will be in goals for this one here. Manzo, Jones, Winmer, DeMarco, obviously with that injury to Melling. Did we go over that? Did that happen? Melling picked up a hip injury out for the next 3 to 4 months. I believe we did. Lowton was the one that you probably haven't heard of. He back stress factors. He's out for the next 6 to 7 weeks. We've only got one recognised right back, and that's in Phil Jones, or else then we're going to have to play Phil Jones. Manzo, or else then we're going to have to play Phil Jones out there. As you can see, there's a lot of injuries here at the moment. But apart from that, we're pretty full strength there. The midfield 4, I reckon, is our best midfield 4 in terms of, understanding. I think our best midfield 4 is probably Carlos and Heidemann. They were very aggressive. Very go forward. All I want to do is attack. There's nothing covering. At least Drinkwater will get in behind the ball and allow Heidemann just to get forward. I really do like the partnership of those two. Roberto and Carlos have a decent understanding right now. Anyway, Mahrez, Sessegnon on the other side, Omar Faye and Callum Wilson up front. Let's get into it here. Mahrez' first game back from injury. I'm going to try and play him from as long as possible. Let's hope that it would be okay. Anyway, we are going to go with Bucks. Bucks is in goals there. Florenzi, Apadou there. Is he on loan or is he contracted? On loan from Chelsea. Good loan move for him to be on. Dejan Lovren's there. How much did he move for? On loan from Liverpool. Never mind, he's still at Liverpool. Ramirez, Nzonzi, Pellegrini, Christian, Schick playing on the right. Interesting not to see Schick playing up front. He's quite a good striker. Coutone is apparently the key man there up top. Yeah, fair. I would have played him probably out wide and Schick in the middle. Anyway, El Shaarawy up top. I reckon a 4-4-2 is going to do some damage here in the Europa League. Hopefully we go and enjoy ourselves, lads. It's not often that you get to go away in a massive tie in Europe playing a Bournemouth, but you do today. Let's go out there and really go press in at them, and we are going to tightly mark both their centre-backs, what is new. And let's get into it. Roma will be in the red, the normal red, and we will also be in the white. Here away in Italy, it is going to be Roma to get us underway. Hopefully we are just solid in this game. Usually we bring you Premier League games. This is a big game of note, To get Bournemouth into Europa League football in the first season, you need to go and show Bournemouth playing in Europa League, I do feel. For most other episodes, we're trying to just skip over most of the Europa League because we should be winning every other game. Anyway, Mahrez is there, whips it in, back stick there, headed by Wilson, but straight at Barks in goals. Or Barkers. I don't know. Barksy boy, that's what we should probably call him. Anyway, he goes long. Kevin will get on it, and Kevin, who played quite well in international, he got his first ever international goal for Austria. So did Carlos as well, important to note. Heidemann picks it up. He's not looking 100%. Picked up a knock, hasn't really been told about it. Anyway, good ball over the top they're looking for Omar Faye, doesn't get there. Omar Faye flew in then, and thank God didn't make any contact, or else he would have been off. Anyway, Florenzi in the Chris Stanti into Schick now. It's Roma's putting on the swagger here, really moving it nicely. The border was Crotoni's good. He beats the challenge. Crotoni's efforts blocked, but it falls El Shaarawy. How in the world did El Shaarawy miss? I do not know. It fell to him after the shot was blocked, and he really should have slotted it. Instead, it is still 0-0 here. But Roma coming forward again here. Well picked off there by Mahrez. This is a side that obviously beat us in that final. Umay Faye, what a save from Barks. Flew to his right. They beat us in the final of the International Friendly, which was a YouTube episode not too long ago as well. But we didn't even have a full day's rest for that. And we dominated that game too. and lost 1-0. Anyway, Kevin Winmer there in the Jones. Ume Far, in the form that he's in, really should have been banging that one in with the 16 minutes. Any of Drinkwater's efforts blocked, and it should be recycled here by Drinkwater. Instead, he whips it in first time. It was a good ball in. In the end, it's going to hopefully be highlight over. Sessignon still on it, so maybe it won't be. Anyway, Sessignon back in to DeMarco. He's lost the ball. Schick now running with it. Still with Schick. His ball to Crotone. Crotone's going to have a one-on-one here against Butland. Butland, what strong hands. Both keepers have made great saves at either end. And there we go. And hopefully we'll be okay. Anyway, the header there straight at Butland. And can we just get through this highlight? There we go, we do. And straight away it's DeMarco. It's a very good free kick. Back straight. Ume Fay! Oh, he's hit the bar. Free header at the back stick was onside. You've got to back him in the score of his 16 headering. Now it's a free kick down the other end, but it's flicked away. But only as far as Dejan Lovren in the Pellegrini. Great ball out there. The Elsha can come inside. Does look to come inside. Beats a couple. Hits it over the bar. Elsha has put a couple chances away, wastefully wide so far in the first 25 minutes. And as things stand, 0-0 in a bit more of an open game than what it was when we last met. In pre-season over there at Ashton Gate is where we're playing at the moment, but at home we did absolutely pummel Roma and somehow couldn't find a way in the back of that. Anyway, Kevin looks long, looking for Wilson, finds him on the feet, still with Callum, lot to do. Instead it falls to Mahrez. Mahrez can get to the ball, looks to cut, it's blocked, but Manzo loves a good cross. He bombs on, he's crossed there. Was he fouled? It wasn't. It falls to Wilson. Bit of a scramble, but in the end, I'll take them as they come. We're away in Italy and we get a goal here against Roma. We're 1-0 up here. Callum Wilson at the front post. In the end, Mahrez's ball found him, and we are top of the tree at the moment. Anyway, the cross was blocked. Manzo, good touch inside. His ball, in the end, Wilson arguably fouled from Lovren. Mahrez's efforts blocked. Falls to Wilson, who puts it in. And there we are. We are 1-0 up, 40 minutes play, but it's another highlight now, and it will be Barks going forward. Elsha, Manzo, Heidemann with it. He looks over the top. Callum's getting there. Still go, Callum. Come on, Callum. Cuts it. Oh, my far! He missed. He's got 16 finishing. He puts one straight at the keeper and then puts it over the bar. 17, it's grown. I don't get it. He just scored a 2-2 against Middlesbrough. I understand it's Middlesbrough, but come on, Faye. You got to score. I don't believe that Faye has put both of them wide. We should be 2-0 up at least. I'm going to tell them I'm very happy with the way they're playing, though. 1-0 up against Roma is pretty good. Anyway, it will be Jones on the ball. Jones looking long over the top towards Callum. Highlight ends. Not when you wanted it to, because it looked like Wilson's run was pretty good. Ume Schick looks inside, but can we win that high? We do. Manzo heads into Mahrez, loves coming inside, looks for Ume Fay. His ball to Sessignon. Sessignon! He looked offside. It looks like he is offside. I think they're going to just rule it out. He looked miles offside, and I think he was. It wasn't that far. Oh, can I get that rewinded, please? Tell you what. Can we go back to that? That was tight. That was a lot tighter than what it looked live. Just want to see when that ball has been played, to be honest. Might need to go to sideline here. I just want to see it myself, really. So the ball gets played from Ume Fay in just a second. And let's be a linesman for a moment. Fay hasn't played it, still onside. He's level, yeah? Yeah? VAR, I think you missed one here. I think that is level with Lovren. I reckon that is level. Lyons was in a very good spot. I don't know about that one. I feel like we've been a little bit robbed there. I feel like that one there was level anyway. 52 minutes played, still 1-0 up and looking all right. Heidemann's picked up a knock, like I said. I'm going to just get him off. Carlos had a very good pre-season. Had a very good international games just gone by. Scored as well. So like for like there. Danny Drinkwater's probably going to stay there. A bit of an elder statesman. He can really do the job, and we can continue on. He should be captain out there at the moment as well with the injury to Melling. Anyway, the ball goes long, and it will look towards Mahrez, who may get there. He does get there. Mahrez, though, not much around him in terms of support. Holds it up nicely. Manzo now with a good ball into Carlos, who just come on. Carlos is looking over there for Sessignon. Doesn't find him. And it'll be Visca who's got the ball, looking for Patrick Crotone. I don't know why Kevin Winmer and Phil Jones ran backwards. In the end, Buckland bails us out, and we're still 1-0 up. And there we go. It is still going to be Visca to whip a ball in here Visca puts it in. It will be cleared by Kevin. Sessignon flicks away. Ume Faye now will get on it. Still with Ume Faye. Gets on the ball. Running with it. Still go Uma. Into Sessignon. Sessignon now with the ball. Still with Sessignon. Whips it in there. Cleared away. Into Cristante. Should be the end of the highlights. Not. Roma now coming away with it. The ball there is out to Visca. Visca now with it. Whips it in. Manzo's headed away. It's tackled. It's a bit of a, it's a scramble. El Shaarawy for the third time put it wide. Wow, Elsha's missed 3 massive chances here. I am going to make a change, and it's mainly just to give us an out ball, and it's going to be Troy Deeney as a target man. Just go out there, Troy, do the job, just hold up the ball, flick it on, be a bit of an outlet, let us go long to your head, and just let's hope and hold on. He can also help going, more defensive, from corners and that as well with his height. In the end, Mahrez gets on it. It probably should be the last change, really. Elsha, though, poor ball from Manzo. Elsha again cuts it. Diamarco reads it well. Butland can go long. Looks for Callum Wilson. Doesn't find him. Was looking for his feet. Would have been a very good kick from the kicker. Anyway, Mitrovic, not the Mitrovic you're thinking of, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure he's at Stoke. Anyway, the ball there. Bartz goes long. What a ball to Visca's foot. Visca now with it. To be honest, Roma probably deserve a goal. Florenzi, what a whip. Crotino's header. He's offside. The flag's gone up. We're checking with VAR. And is it going to be offside? It's offside. Here we go. So for the second time VAR's ruled a goal out for offside. Was this one off? Yeah, that one's a mile off. Unlike the last one, that one there is definitely off. And 80 minutes played. I'm pretty happy with that. Mahrez is going to come off here for Danny Quinn. Look, we could go more defensive. I hear you. I understand. It's more the fact Mahrez has just come back from injury. I don't want to risk him getting, re-injured. I prefer to just stay on the front foot and we'll just park the bus a little bit later on here. Time's ticked away. I might just leave it here if it's going to tick away like this. It is ticking away. There's freaking 50 seconds to go. Ramsey on the ball again. Whips it. Back stick. Kevin heads away. Pellegrini head. Diamarco heads away. Concession get up the field now. Come on. Press Florenzi. Press him. Force him backwards. He goes inside the Pellegrini. Drinkwater wins it. Troy Deeney. Here we go. He looks out wide there. Danny Quinn off the bench. Danny, get a good ball in, my son. You've got a good cross. He whips it in back stick. Sessignon! 2-0 in Rome. Great game of football. But we've gone away to Italy. And we've got ourselves a win. Danny Quinn off the bench. Great ball in back stick. And Ryan Sessignon has done it again. And there we are, back stick on the volley. Ryan had a goal disallowed for offside that I still think was probably level. But we're 2-0 up. We've beaten Roma in an absolute thriller. Great game. And there we go. 94 played. Surely it is game over now. And the referee can blow. We're going to keep a clean sheet in Rome as well. We've done the Italian job of keeping a clean sheet in Italy. Pretty happy. As an Italian, do rate defence highly. And there we go. Butland goes long. And it should be game over here. And it is. It is going to be Roma 0, Bournemouth 2. We had a very good game, by the way. In the end, had 19 shots then. Pretty happy with that. We do beat Roma 2-0 to go top of the tree. Pretty easy injury there for Emerson Heidemann as well. But we are going to end the episode there. Great little episode, that one there. Episode 38 or 39 there of David Does England. Our first win as Bournemouth manager in Europe in the first game of asking. Pretty happy with that. Not every day you see Bournemouth in the Europa League. It's actually the second time they've been in the Europa League as well, as they won the FA Cup when they got relegated. And, got promoted from the Championship being in the Europa League. Pretty good effort. But hopefully we can continue a title run whilst being in the Europa League. And maybe, just maybe, this is the year that we can do a different sort of double. The Europa League title winning, double. It's a possibility. You just never know. I'll see you next time. If you like the episode, go like the episode. Give us a subscribe on YouTube. As always, links in the description below. Go follow them too. But from a jubilant Damien here in Italy, I'm pretty happy with that. 2-0 win over Rome. Things are looking good.